What? Tuesday, Dr. Seuss culture drama. Monday, Royals drama ZZZ. Royals drama part 2. Oh my god. Yo. Hasan, he claims he streams politics minimum 3 to 5 hours every day. Does this claim hold up? Hint, no, megalol. Hasan streamed a total of 71 hours of politics from the data available from the 56 Twitch pods. He only streamed politics for more than 3 hours, only 3 times. Wowee clap. On average, Hasan streamed for 2 hours and 26 minutes. Note that this only includes the days he streamed politics because on some Fridays, which is a weekday, has been omitted since Hasan streamed a whopping 0 hours on most Fridays. Conclusion, Hasan is lying and being manipulative. He's not a political commentator anymore, evidenced by the lack of coverage for anything relevant. Chauvin trial, Machek. Instead, Hasan prioritized GTA RP, Omegalol, and culture war drama when he did cover politics. To repeat, Hasan does not stream a minimum of 3 to 5 hours on every weekday. This claim is a lie. Who knows? Maybe Hasan will look at this and be like, okay, here's the thing. Forget this thought, drool, and move on. Special shout out to this moron that inspired me to make this. Apparently he watches the streams and knows more than the data. Thank you for this, comrade. I hope you understand that when you do stuff like this, you look like an absolute psychopath. And also, you said ZZZ, and like immediately as soon as I see my own stream here, okay, in the data, even on Saturday, or no, not on Saturday, but on Friday, you said I covered what? Okay, you did. You added 1 hour and 30 minutes of politics. Okay, never mind. I've always wanted to do something like this, but not a whole streamer spreadsheet. I mean, this seems like some good data to be fair, though, lol. Yeah, it's psychotic because it literally analyzes. When I say I do politics 3 to 5 hours, I mean politics and reacts that are starting off, including like Jubilee videos that are inherently political within itself, where I have political messaging baked into the reaction content that I'm doing. Justifying this or literally fucking talking about this is, again, kind of like Day of Rape, legitimizing an absolutely psychotic take, an absolutely psychotic, literal stalker behavior from a brain dead person who literally thinks they're doing praxis and using cringe ass, like, thank you for this, comrade, take. I hope you realize that the overwhelming majority of the people that are in here that are watching this think you are a delusional psychopath. I do not care how long you have been in the community. I am letting you know you are a delusional psychopath for making this. And I hope that you understand that beyond the, I don't know, splinter Discord group that you've made with the same specific brand of leftism that the 4 other people within the Discord, within my Discord that you met, that, got together and like believe in the, I don't know, 4th wave Posadist or whatever the fuck you believe in now. Beyond that little group, which probably still talks shit about you behind your back for putting together such a comprehensive list, everyone thinks you are a brain dead psychopath. Okay? Please go outside. I promise it is so much better for you. This is actually good data, though. It would be good data if they documented this shit in the same way that I personally block out my stream sessions. It's like Hasan literally opens his mouth about politics from the first second to literally the last moment where he says we're moving on from politics. That's not like the political coverage. Take out the fucking top of the hour seconds as well. No matter whichever show you watch, no matter what political coverage or what political broadcaster you watch, this data in and of itself shows a tremendous amount of political news coverage that you're getting. You will never, ever, maybe beyond like a couple other political Twitch streamers, ever get this amount of politics from a political streamer. Okay? That is not a thing. That should not be your expectation. Okay? This is also part of the problem with the parasocial relationships, with the way that these like online relationships work, and with like how people get. Okay? I really, really, really hope that you are like making a joke or something. This amount of effort just being put into a joke is still kind of scary. But shit like this low key makes me feel unsafe. This is like an Amazon tracking employee / efficiency on the job workflow. Literally, like motherfuckers will be like, "Oh my god, OTT is really terrible as a practice," and then we'll be like, "Well, you actually did your intro for 33 minutes before getting into politics, so I'm gonna take that off in the spreadsheet that I made for you." It seems like a bait to get you to rant against Marxists, so you played right into it. No, this person is not a Marxist. They're a joke. And people who think that this person has good intent, they're not fucking, they don't have good intent if this is like the attitude that they have. His math is wrong. He said 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1.3. He did the same. 1 hour, 55 minutes, 155. Your numbers are higher. Call him out for being dumb. What the fuck? Oh, the decimals. Yeah. I mean, this person seems legitimately unhinged. They're just a weirdo. I hope it's just a fucking joke. I really do. Can you live broadcast this? Is this that stalkery? I live broadcast a lot of stuff, dude. Assuming that I'm like literally manipulating my audience or lying. You should listen to the Dig Radio app on Ultralip. Lip to Ultralip pipeline is basically chat. Imagine putting together a spreadsheet, not putting any charts or conditional formatting. Needs some color. Anyway, as I was saying, when I say I'm doing 3 to 5 hours of politics, I mean the entire block where I'm doing both political coverage and also reacts. It doesn't mean the moment that I start my fucking, the moment that I open my mouth about like a political thing that I'm talking about, and then end literally when I stop talking about said political thing. Anyone who tracks this data in this regard completely disregards, ironically, the way that streaming in Twitch works. Okay? But the irony here is, and I will repeat myself again, with the same rigorous metric that you apply to political coverage, you will literally never get a single political broadcaster that covers politics this much. It just does not happen. Because you would have to take out the time blocks where, I don't know, TYT's second hour, for example, is not inherently political news coverage. They do sensationalist stuff. It's basically react content. So TYT only does 1 hour of political broadcasting a day. Not even the full hour because there's ad breaks baked into it. Or any news show or any any fucking TV show is not actually giving you full uninterrupted 60 minutes of ads. Mike from PA does a pretty good amount. Then go watch Mike from PA, you fucking motherfuckers, dude. Like, what is this? Mike from PA. Go watch him then. Like, I'm so confused, dude. Okay, he does more than I do now. Okay, great. He does only politics. Go watch him then. Do not come back here. Okay? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I don't know why you're coming in here. Like, I literally don't know why you're coming in here and being like, do more politics. Okay, good. Listen, guys, I already did more politics. I did more politics for years and years. I've always had a different method to how I do what I do. Others have a different method to how they do what they do. Okay? I like to do a couple hours of politics in the beginning of the broadcast and then move on to some other stuff. A couple hours of reacts when we're doing full variety. Okay? And then later on, move into some video games. Okay? If you don't appreciate that, you can literally fuck yourself. Okay? You can fuck yourself so hard because you are immediately, no matter how long you've been in this community, insignificant to me. Okay? This data is dog shit. This data is trash. This data, even as a meme, is like kind of scary. There is, like I said, with the, I guess, exception of like Mike from PA or some other like Twitch politics streamers that are like really invested and really into the to the fun of like political coverage that they have been able to engage in for longer and longer periods of time. Most political broadcasters are not on 7 days a week and literally offer political coverage at least 5 of those 7 days for this many uninterrupted hours. But the greatest part about this is that this fucking moron that put this list together actually interrupted my political coverage because I was going to move on from the Florida anti-protest bills to the Derek Chauvin trial and its closing arguments. And instead of talking about that, I have now been stun-locked into talking about their idiotic fucking spreadsheet. So, good job. Good job. I hope that people understand, though, that this is straight up what fucking streamers like myself go through. I don't think any other streamers community is like this hands-on and beyond that, like actually is attentive to the more psychotic individuals or the more psychotic elements within their community. I unfortunately am. Okay. But holy shit. This kind of spreadsheet straight up makes me not want to stream anymore. Like, do it like other people do. Just take it like a business, And instead of streaming, just instead of streaming like I love to do it, just come in 6 hours a day max, 4 hours a day, 3 to 4 times a week. Do some fucking ad shit when I want to, make money and not be as invested in like building a fucking community where like I also have a healthy and fun time. And it's not just like people that literally pay me 2 cents an hour freaking the fuck out because I'm not doing enough political coverage for them. Here is one thing that you could have done. I don't know, taking your money elsewhere and shut the fuck up. Anyway, a lot of the politics fans aren't this way. Obviously, this is not like indicative of all of the other members of the community that love politics. Okay? It's really cringe. Like, this Mike from PA Comparison fucking politics frogs were in Mike's stream today making dumbass comments about how you're not doing enough politics, and Mike was low-key defending you and shaming them. Don't worry about it. It's so fucking weird. Like, go turn another community into cancer, okay? Seriously. The worst part, the part that I'm actually triggered by, though, the part that I'm like legitimately upset about, is the fact that they like say like, oh, well, you only started about talking about politics 30 minutes in. You know what I mean? Because like I'm doing some personal news in the first 30 minutes, and then you ended it at 2:25. I'm willing to bet if I go there and I look at fucking 2:25, like I'm thinking about this because someone said you never talk about politics or whatever, or they gave me like Wednesday where they said you didn't fucking talk about politics at all. And I went back and I looked at the fucking VOD, and I literally was doing like Joe Rogan videos and whatnot. 3 minutes and 22 seconds, or 3 minutes, or 3 hours and 22 minutes into the fucking VOD. So this person just doesn't think that me talking about like Joe Rogan and like COVID restrictions, or talking about like anti-COVID shit, like that's political. They don't consider that. I know this because I saw some motherfucker literally say, you didn't talk about politics like at all on Wednesday, for example. But not for. So I went and I looked at the fucking VOD. And for the first 3 hours and 22 minutes, I have been talking about politics. So that's how I know this person is fucking delusional. That's the worst part about the spreadsheet, because I am a psycho too. And when I see fucking comments like this from members of my community, I go and check. That's why I had it readily available, because I literally went and checked on Wednesday. Because some motherfucker in my chat was like, or not my chat, on Twitter was like, you didn't cover politics at all on Wednesday. You fucking did 10 minutes. So what did I do? I went and I fucking looked. 3 hours and 22 minutes. I'm still doing fucking politics. So people that say like you're manipulating your audience and you're lying, what quota do you need to meet? This is some neoliberalized productivity assessment. Fuck these assholes. Yeah. Listen, guys, I'm a Twitch streamer, so I don't have to do this. Okay. I'm a Twitch streamer so that I don't have to have some like Price Waterhouse Cooper asshole come into my place of business and be like, we are going to have to restructure, my friend. You got caught? What? Oh, it's just fucking baiting. There's no way that person is like serious. Like, I do this. This is what I do. Specifically so that I don't have a fucking annoying bosses, and I do not lack alienation from my labor. Something that I talk about quite frequently. So that does not give you the right to be a gigantic, annoying, douchebag, micromanaging mini boss. Okay? This is why I always stress the importance. Like, listen, as much as I care about the community and want to make this like a place that is safe and want to make this a place for learning and entertainment, I will very quickly tell you that you are worthless, okay? In my eyes, as an individual, if you are doing this, especially from a place of being malicious and I don't know, insanely entitled expectations that you've generated for yourself, you are nothing to me. So remember that. A lot of the chat will forget the part where I said, if you are doing this, and assume that I'm saying that to you directly. Okay? All right. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm docking this stone lock from your political coverage, shaking my head. God, I really hope that you're not in like a managerial position anywhere. Whoever the fuck made this psychotic spreadsheet. Anyway, let's move on.